Hi, Grand Madam. Hi, hello. How are you? Goodness gracious, you are here first today. Impressive, most impressive. I have a whole mess of stuff planned, and when everybody gets in, I will start doing my thizzle. How is your day, by the way? That's a huge delay. That that gives me some that gives me some kind of context. Lets me know what I'm going to be having to do to keep the conversation linear. Um, something I gotta really Anyways, if you could see that, get away action figure. Um, hmm, Hooky dookie. That will give me a little more time to do. Diesel in the building. What's going on, Mr. Steezel? Yo, my brother, my brother, my brother. What's good? What's good? What's good? Oh, no, I'll wait. I announce it in a minute. I'll wait till some more people are here. Groovy, you said you was coming and you're here. Great. Um, I know what a lot of you are thinking, knowing that I am probably one of the world's more dot dot. Wow. Oh my goodness, that was a huge delay, Grand Madam. How are you, Grand Madam? I am saying, how are you, Grand Madam? Because I actually expect a response. How are you? There. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Well, whatever's whatever. All right. Long as y'all can hear me, that's all I caring about. Now, okay. So, okay. All right. Now, that's okay. Perhaps perhaps the shenanigans in the chat are motivation to get into what we need to get into tonight. I like y'all. Y'all have such cheerful banter. I can't wait for Kamoya to get in here because y'all. Oh wow. Anyway, y'all see in a second. Anywho, um, how you been? How's your day? How are things going in your lives? Wonderful, I would assume. Um, let's get into that. Let's talk about some of that. Let's have a conversation about some of this. Like first, how hey, oh, Skyline Designs in the building. Uh, there you go. You got the mechanical bow. Anywho's, Is it just me, or did recast T'Challa bubble up out of nowhere again because of the actions of people outside of the movement and anti-recasters in general? Is that just me? Now, if you want to know what I took so much time so gingerly writing, it is anti-recast sentiment. Anti-recast sentiment is hugely the reason I did the video that I did the night before. Well, it was last night. Y'all saw it, but I did it the night before. About separating Chadwick Boseman and the character of T'Challa. I cannot think of a more simplistic way. I mean, to the point where it's like, do you think I'm stupid or something? Yeah, I do, because you keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over. And so I'm having trouble understanding. Oh, Paul Martin. Okay. Hey, I'm surprised there's a live tonight with the Chiefs playing. Paul Martin, the Chiefs are playing the Broncos. Need I say more? If we can't beat the Broncos, man, we need to get out the damn game. I hope I didn't jinx it. But like I was saying about the recast thing, if you keep regurgitating the same sentiment, if you keep regurgitating the same thought, if you keep regurgitating literally almost the same exact words, and you have no experience behind them, you have no context behind them, you're just saying them, that Theo, in essence, they ain't playing nobody. And when I walked up here to start this live, the score was 10-0, and it's almost halftime. So, and we get the ball back, because we always, when we kick off, when we win the toss, we always defer. So yeah, they getting ready. Yeah, it might not be 70, but they're gonna put a few up. Anywho's though. Yeah, here, let's, yeah, here, yeah, here. Yeah, that right there. They're more upset that pro recasters are still around over the notion of a recast in general. Anti-recasters act like the concept of considering recast began with Chadwick. And I can't understand. I showed like 11 different examples in that video of Chadwick Boseman in a different role. Each role was different. It wasn't the same role. So could nobody else have played Thoth in Gods of Egypt? Could nobody else have played James Brown? Could nobody else have played Jackie Robinson? Nobody else. The role was so iconic, it transcended. Yet, here we are, having the same conversation, because people choose to ignore the obvious. People choose to not pay attention to the stuff that's right in their face. But you calling me everything but a child of God. I don't think oh, oh, she don't remember. Okay, y'all haven't. See, I had to look up in the chat and figure it out. 3 cap. Well, yeah, I'll let y'all see it too. 3 Catwomen, 2 Riddlers in the same continuity in one show, and my head didn't explode. Bruh. And that was before they introduced the concept of the multiverse or multiple duplicates of the same planet with nuances decades before. I mean, I get in cinematic continuity, in television continuity. Now, I ain't talking about animated. You know what I'm saying? How do you explain Catwoman being Lee Merriweather, then Julie Newmar with an accent, then Eartha Kitt, black? Did nothing else change about the universe? Did nothing else change about anything else that was going on? Of course, I'm talking about the 1966 Batman, for those of y'all that don't know. Okay? You just went Lee Merriweather, Julie Newmar, Eartha Kitt. It was all the same continuity. It was a recast. There wasn't no change. Didn't nobody come from another universe. Those was all the same Catwoman. The black Catwoman just started hating Batman. That's all it was to it. But that was the same universe. Nothing changed. Or if it did, y'all didn't explain how it changed. So the concept of a recast ain't impossible. I agree 100%. Come on, your kids in the building, y'all. Just wanted y'all to know. I asked anti-recast, how long do you have to grieve over a person you don't know? I never get an answer. And you're probably not going to get an answer, Groovy. Watch out now. Alive and alert. Alive and alert for how long, Chill? You gonna hang out for a minute? Oh, I'm just playing. You can hang out for as long or as little as you like, sir. Welcome to the fray. Glad to see you. Always a pleasure, sir. Most queen. So the grieving process. This is something I'm having just a little bit of an issue with. Okay. Oh, and I also did a video on that. You're grieving over a person you never met. I'm not saying that's not possible. I'm not even saying it's not plausible. What I am saying is to do it for 3 damn years is weird. Okay? Period. Go get some damn help. Go get some closure. Go get something. You still grieving over somebody you ain't never met for 3 years. Okay? Muhammad Ali was a very influential person in my life that I never met. But I got over it when he died quickly. Stan Lee was a very influential person in my life that I never met. He died. Got over it. You telling me Chadwick Boseman, whose influence was nothing more than to play a character in a movie, had so much influence over you that when he died, you simply couldn't get past it. That part. Funny thing is that older shows generally allowed us to use our imagination regarding recast, no plastic surgery or variant drivel. Exactly. Which is why nobody said nothing when Batman was played by 4 different actors in the same damn continuity. Give audiences a little bit of credit. Who in this chat thought the Tim Burton Batman series was 4 different Batmen? Who thought that? Did anybody think that? Did you think that was 4 different Batmen? It was 4 different Batmen, but he had the same butler. It was 4 different Batmen, but they had the same police commissioner. It was 4 different Batmen. You know what I'm saying? But we can't make the differentiation no other kind of way. If it's a whole different person, we can't wrap our brain around it. Or is it because, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it, and I'm gonna say it Twitter style too. If don't nobody like it, it's still the truth anyhow. Is it because a white man told a black man to do it, and the black man told all the masses some BS story about we honoring him, and black folks ran with it? That there about the gist of it, y'all. Tell me if I'm tripping. Tell me if I'm tripping. My man. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? They know what's up. Y'all know what's up out here in these streets. Theo, what you say about it? You think it's safe to say I'm dealing with his passing? Folks literally see him every video I do, so I call cap. Bruh. What else y'all talking about out here? A role gets cast, and it usually takes all of the first 10 to 20 minutes of the film or so for people to accept it and move on. Uh-oh, Paul went OG on us. I only recently knew there were 2 different Marilyns in the Monsters. There were 2 different Judys in Lost in Space. Most won't need an explanation for why a new BP actor. No, nobody will need an explanation. Nobody will. Black journalist chipped in too. Yeah. Yeah, and film critics. Marvel sucks for this. Marvel Studios sucks for this, Zoltar. But yeah, I get where you're going. When we lost 2 evening news anchors from cancer back to back, it took a long while to get past it. Right, because there was some emotional investment. And that a news anchor is somebody tangible. They ain't somebody far away. If you really want to meet that news anchor, you could go down to the news studio. You can meet them when they covering a story. You can meet them when they out doing something in the community. Not so much for Chad. Anti-recasting arguments are bunked. Yeah. And we know they're bunked because they keep even rehashed and regurgitated, they're spouting the same lame talking points. So not long before they crack. Ant-Man's daughter. One day she was 5, the next day she was 20. Ain't nobody gonna notice. Stop the cat. Do you really think that casual moviegoers and movie stands might be that stupid? So we got to get where they coming from with the madness. You understand what I'm saying? It's yeah. I think we done rode this topic till the wheels fall off, but it swings me real smooth into my next topic. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I didn't want to talk about it, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Okay, since we talking about recasting and all of this shit, you know, that Baylan Skoll thing, man, it's nestled in there, like you looking right at it happen in real time. You looking at that happen in real time. But you're not willing to address the hypocrisy of it. Or am I missing something? Has the hypocrisy of it been addressed by the hypocrites? I ain't talking about everybody and their mama. I ain't talking about IGN. I ain't talking about, SourceNet and all of these other folks that done said something about Baylan Skoll. There's a great role and it deserves to be continued. You ain't getting no love. That song gets no airplay in this ride. You telling me about how the role deserves to be recast, but y'all sitting on your ass looking at us like we got tails and we out here 10,000, 60, 70,000 strong hollering recast T'Challa, and you looking at us like what? I don't hear you, sir. F y'all and Baylan Skoll. I couldn't care less if that story don't get told, because I ain't that vested in Ahsoka. So if he don't get recast, I'm cool with it. If he get recast, I'm cool with it. Either way, it's gonna take more than a guy being recast to make me start paying attention to it when I was paying attention to it because of the guy that died. But at the same time, I am willing to see the other guy. I ain't just wrote that off as a possibility. You see what I'm saying? I ain't just said, no, there ain't no way nobody else can play Baylan Skoll. But you done soured me on being optimistic when you show me that hypocrisy. Big salute. Back at you, big dog. Back at you, big dog. Paul Martin said was in Disney Store in Times Square yesterday, and the bulk of the Black Panther action figures were T'Challa. Always have been, Paul. I done been in Target. I done been in they got a little calendar shop that sells action figures here in the mall. I done been in Walmart. All of the Black Panther merchandise, I would say like a good 80% of it is T'Challa. Why you ain't selling your Wakanda Forever? Never mind. Baylan Jr. is the future. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's get a Baylan Jr. You know what I'm saying? 62,140. Thank you, Chillmonger the accountant. Shout out, to y'all. Well, please keep hollering. Chadwick himself was recast on All My Children by Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, I know. And the Chillmonger with more than one R. I told some of the Star Wars fans at work, Baylan shouldn't be recast, using all their talking points about why T'Challa couldn't be recast. Karma. That's right. I did the same thing in a video about Thunderbolt Ross. Come on here, kid. Okay? Yeah, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, we had these talking points. All these talking points. Well, T'Challa was a. You heard Kevin Feige say. You heard that, and you. Yeah. He did. Don't nobody else look like Ray Stevenson. He did. He did. Let it be dead. Let the character be dead. You know what I'm saying? But we all he deserves to be recast. Yeah, because you're enjoying that story and you'd like to see more of it. And you can see it going very deeply, and you can see the story spreading out and branching out. You know what I'm saying? You can see more things going on with Mr. Baylan. Well, imagine if Baylan Skoll had damn near 60 years of history and stories behind him. Imagine how his fans would feel if folks said he was too freaking iconic to recast. You get what the hell you give out. And when you give out bullshit, you get it back. I ain't here for that today. Anybody who on that Baylan Skoll tip talking about, oh, he deserves to be recast. And it was a very rich and STFU. Anybody else you hear talking about Baylan Skoll, if they ain't down with recast T'Challa, tell them STFU. You get the same energy you give out. Y'all wasn't caping and hollering and making all this noise for T'Challa. Shut up now. Period. Point blank. That's just how I feel about it. There's no reason for me to get out here and politic for Baylan Skoll and say all the things that need to be said so that somebody go, yeah, y'all get y'all petition. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get y'all stuff going. Y'all go out there and march in front of Kathleen Kennedy's house, Dave Filoni's house. Y'all do that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my thing. I don't F with them like that. The retailers Otising Shuri. No, I think okay, let's blame it on the retailers because they put them joints out there for like $4-5. I picked one up just because it was $3. It was $3. $3. $3. You pay $3. There's the proof. And it's taped up. They's having a hard time selling it, and it was towed up. You should have been able to give that away to somebody. Chill needs to do a Baylan shouldn't be recast skit. Oh. I'm going to be looking for that, Chill. I'm going to be looking for that, Chill. Oh, how I'm going to be looking for that, bro. Ray was a great actor, but I want to see that character continue. Recast Baylan and T'Challa. I'm be petty, D. I'm be petty. Y'all ain't put that kind of love and that energy in to recast T'Challa. I mean, I'm not saying you directly, but I'm just saying the folks that's, well, I guess that's kind of you too, huh? Okay, I like what I like. I don't like what I don't like. I support what I support. I don't support what I don't support. Viva la différence. I just, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel no need to do it. You know what I mean? Just, I don't. Give me a reason to want you back. It's been a mighty long time. Do you know? Tell me how to forgive and forget. That's what Luther said. But he said it a lot better. I saw Shuri in the tracksuit for practically nothing. I still passed on it. Griot Shuri and comic Shuri or bust. I see you there, Kamoyo, but can you say head sculpt? That's where I was with it, bro. $3 for a black woman head sculpt. Can't beat that. Oh, real spill on dollar bill, come on, you know. That's what I did when I saw it. $3. Oh, if nothing else, it will be a head sculpt. I trust Dave Filoni over Kevin Feige. Yeah, I do too, but I'm just like, bruh. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all do it on y'all lonesome, like y'all let us do it on our lonesome. I ain't hating, but I ain't participating. If 25, 30 years from now, an anti-recaster tells you they have to see Tyler James Williams in Fences, slap him. Ah, and no name more. I don't know what you're saying. I have a point on Kamoyo, but yeah, because so much, yeah. Y'all seen, y'all hear. Just swing back at me in the comments. So we are not in agreement, and that's okay. That's okay. We can agree to disagree. I ain't gonna drag nobody, but at the same time, I'm just saying, I choose to withhold my spear. we will not go to war with these Star Wars people. She'll say, sometimes I sit and think of what can be done to get recast T'Challa more popular. I feel like I'm talking to the same audience. You know what? Me too, Chill. Got you. Okay, back at you though, Chill. I don't know, bro. We keeping it relevant, but it's being kept relevant in the ears of people who know it's relevant. I guess. How do you get new recruits? And I use the word recruit loosely. How do you get new files? How do you get new followers? How do you get new acolytes to the recast T'Challa movement? I'm open to suggestions because if I feel like it's something that might work, I can start doing it. I use the platform to do it if that's what needs to be done. The teen time displaced Stark in Bob Harris's Avengers run was whack, but I would have preferred that route with MCU T'Challa. But in my mind, recasting would have been that much more simpler. Sue me, just a thought. I feel like a recast would have been that much simpler. I mean, now that everybody's had time to step out and see it and examine it and look at it from different angles, you see that all of those decisions made weren't made with everybody's best interest in mind. So maybe somebody can go back and make some decisions with everybody's best interest in mind, and we won't have them problems moving forward. Because, emotional decisions, not money decisions. You needed to make a money decision. They ain't do that. Which is why I said if they can't answer one simple question, I refuse to go back and forth. That part right there. And on that note, what? Somebody got something else. Oh, Miss Keita. Hey, Miss Keita. Is that you as an elf, Keita, in your profile picture? Ray Stevenson was an iconic actor. That's why I like you, Keita. Yes. Recast is simple, but the son isn't a recast. A younger version of the same person is a compromise recast. Okay. I get that part. I get that part. But what I'm saying, Mr. Martin, is none of that was ever necessary. Now that we standing where we are now and looking back at December 2020, we now see between there and now the shit they did was unnecessary. So fix what you effed up. Do what is necessary and stop giving us all these bullshit excuses. That's where I'm at with it. Period. cooking channel with recast T'Challa. A YouTube infomercial. Well, we kind of did that, right, Chill? We kind of did that. Maybe Chill, maybe you could regurgitate that video and get that circulating where all the wait a minute. Maybe you could edit that video and recirculate it again. Oh, Keita, yes, Grandmadam. Keita had jokes tonight, and hopefully Keita come with more jokes. So everybody says hi. Hey, how you doing? Time for me to share. A lot of this live rest will be sharing, and I think y'all will be happy about me sharing. Here's my first share right here. I went and got this. I don't know if somebody else already had this. But record a new part. Oh, I most definitely can, sir. Get at me. BP2 was Agent Ross' dream. Never happened. See, you're doing it by yourself. You're doing it by yourself. Mr. Smith. Better late than never. Okay. I mean the infomercials that pop up when you before you watch a video. I will have to look into that, sir. That actually sounds like a viable option. Back to this puppy right here. Maybe T'Challa being front and center was one of the reasons I acquiesced to buying this. I got it for a player's price. I can tell you that right now. And a lot of interesting stuff in here. If this is the most recent encyclopedia of the Marvel Universe, we're going to say, because I know they have a cinematic encyclopedia too. Yeah, you have this one. You have what did you say? You have this book. Okay. There is, well, Blue Marvel's in this one, but he barely has an entry. You know what I'm saying? Here, I could show it to you. He's on a page with like 90 other people. Let's get this up in the air and around. So if you look down there, whoa, sorry. Right there. Nothing going on. Nothing going on at all. Did give Blue Marvel no kind of entry. But at least T'Challa gets, let me turn that off. At least T'Challa gets a page. You see what I'm saying? Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sometimes we have to take care of things. Is he under the B? Where is T'Chaka and Shuri? That is a Very good question. Let's see. Also, too, something I noticed about this encyclopedia, this encyclopedia has information about events as well as individuals. So Fear Itself, Secret Invasion, Secret Empire, that's all in here too. Secret Wars. To answer your question, Chill, yes. Yes, there is an entry for Miss Shuri. Right. Oh, let me move my hand. Right there. Now, ask me if I think that is the page that Shuri deserves a quick blip. No, probably not. Probably not. Now, is T'Chaka under T? Give me a second, and I will pull that up. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say nope, 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 nope. There is no Chaka entry because Chaka doesn't deserve entry as far as all these people are concerned. Nope. T'Chaka does not have an entry, sir. But we almost kind of figured that though, right? No, here is what I wanted to bring your attention to, just to show you further the hypocrisy and foolishness that is Disney Plus. All right, now y'all remember She-Hulk, right? On Disney Plus. Okay, if you can recall, She-Hulk was being messed with by an organization. Yeah, some of y'all, if y'all know where I'm going. She was being messed with by an organization called Intelligentsia. Now, if you have read Fall of the Hulks, which was a story came out back in what, 2009, 2010, something like that. That was the book where you saw Intelligentsia. You remember Intelligentsia from the She-Hulk show, right? A bunch of nerds and stuff, right? Now in the comics, members of Intelligentsia include the Wizard. Yeah, that guy from the Frightful Four. The Red Ghost. Yeah, the one with smart monkeys. MODOK. The Mad Thinker. The leader, Egghead. And the leader of that group, Dr. Doom. We deserve a better Intelligentsia. You went from some genius villains and some pretty decent villains in the 616 to making them a bunch of nerds. Same thing with the Wrecking Crew too, huh? My, got to be more careful. No, Gray, he does not. Y'all, man, y'all got jokes today. Is Bashinga in there? If T'Chaka ain't in there, Gray, I sincerely doubt if Bashinga is. They got a war. They got an entry about Civil War. Wow. Huh. Nope. Wow. But look who does get an entry. The Bastards of Evil. The Bastards of Evil get an entry. Bashinga doesn't get an entry. But the Bastards of Evil, just random, just a random group of villains get an entry. So Feige is literally the Red Ghost. Okay, Gray, it would be safe to say that y'all could go ahead and stop asking about Black Panther adjacent characters. You're probably not going to get any of that. But hear what I'm saying about this encyclopedia. What I'm saying about this encyclopedia is the very thing I know people like us are going to do. So my question is there somebody writing all of this down? Is there somebody taking notes? Hey, Lamar Hoskins is in here. Thea, this encyclopedia acknowledges Lamar Hoskins. Okay, I'm trying to help you. I help you. Grace said, and Jobu has to be in there. Nah, my dude. Nah, my dude. I'd rather see Mama Duvall than in Jobu. Straight up. Bird Brain gets an entry. Bird Brain? Yikes. Blackout gets an entry. Why does Blackout get an entry? If y'all don't cut it out. Well, I don't know if the MCU is going to come out with another version of their encyclopedia, because I did have it, but I gave it away. I have an older encyclopedia. That's the older one that Paul Martin was talking about, I think. But yeah, I try from time to time, I try to pick them up and stay up, what I'm saying, kind of just supplement. There, that's a good word. Supplement the current knowledge I have, or update, what I'm saying? So I read and okay, so now this character is this, and this character is not this, and blah, blah, blah. And then, because they give reference to the issues, then if I don't have that issue, or if it ain't on Marvel, then go find it, read it, you know what I mean? That sort of thing, to just stay up and abreast of what's going on, so that I can continue to bring edutainment to cats like y'all. What is he pointing up to? You can't script this kind of stuff. And yeah, that part. Hey, sharp eye there, buddy. Sharp eye there. Ooh. I would be so for that. I would be, man, Nefaria. But well, let me be more specific. Powered up Nefaria is one of my favorite villains. I don't think I liked him so much in his introduction, because he was more like a cigar chomping type of villain, monocle and everything. So, nah, I want to see if we're gonna get Nefaria. I want to go, maybe we have one kind of instance, and then we go straight to buff Nefaria. I don't want no whack, lame villains. You wasting everybody's time. Yeah, the Nate, the evil Nate Moore's goal is to make the 616 his own thing, separate, different. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, get your own characters. You want to create your own universe. You know what I'm saying? That's your first comment you come in with, sure. I'm gonna go ahead and make a suggestion. When you see something in the comments here, GTS, bro, and then start, going out ADHD in the comments. That part, yeah, I mean, and if we're being perfectly honest, Whiplash and the Crimson Dynamo, they wasted two villains in one movie on one person. I think everyone agrees with that statement. That part. I'm glad that comment went up right after his, because I'm like, yes, they do merge characters in the MCU. A lot of characters or a lot of concepts are hybrids of a couple of characters. So, yeah, good eye. There should be some retaliation in the MCU organized crime world over Barton as Ronin, thus superpowered Nefaria. I think the tracksuit boys were and what who else was it? I see. I don't even remember all of Hawkeye. I remember they had a wax swordsman. I remember that. They don't get their own characters because they want to capitalize on a built-in fan base. Bucky as White Wolf. Hey, say it 3 times. It might happen. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Small breaths. Small breaths. Anywho, y'all got any other folks you'd like me to look up that you know aren't there? Do you have any other entries you would like to mention that you think is going on? And Gray, that was the topic, bro. I don't know how we got off on that other tangent. This was the topic. And and some people were on topic and some people were not. I cannot keep everybody on topic when they come in off topic. So, okay, I see I'm doing my hands. People in black community know what it means when you start doing that. Reel it in. Oh my God, you guys are. All right, let's breathe. Let's all breathe. Yes, I am aware that that DK has a DC encyclopedia. I saw it. It was there right next to the Marvel encyclopedia. And that might be my next purchase because I don't think so much I'm off on characters, but I need to get up on events that are going on in DC so that I can be a well-rounded information agent. There. How about that? I wish Image would come out with an encyclopedia, and then because see, you got to get permission from 9-11 different people to make an Image encyclopedia because everybody individually owns their stuff. And some y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Okay. Well, sure. It don't just be one person coming for you, bro. All I can say to you is the same thing I always say, and I say it in so many different ways. So I'm gonna try it this way: look before you leap. I don't know how long you was in the chat. I don't know if listening to me and then watching the comments and seeing what's said, I can tell you if this benefits you. There is a 10-second delay between when I say something and someone responds to it. It takes 10 seconds for me to get it, just so y'all know. So when y'all go in and be like, bam, 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 and I could probably have commented twice in the time it takes y'all to comment once. You see what I'm saying? Some people, I guess, it's an internet thing because some people, their comments come in faster than others. Does that help? No, that shit don't help at all, do it? I'm sorry. I'm going to get back on topic now. The Marvel Encyclopedia was more vague in their power levels as opposed to the official handbook. Ain't no power levels in this encyclopedia. It's just a description of said powers and or skills. How does Dazzler only get half a page? She had her own comic book. Dakin got a longer entry than she do, and he ain't never had a comic book. I'm curious about something. I'm gonna just look, and then I'm gonna be done with this. You know who should be in here? I think that isn't in here, and it's probably because Marvel doesn't own the rights to the character. Nope, he ain't in here. Rom, the Space Knight. Who remembers Rom, the Space Knight? The comic book based on the toy. Like a 13-inch action figure. Good gravy. Where we at? I was just looking for mantle holders because Nate Moore said that was what Black Panther was all about. Looks like he was lying, though. Gray, your guess am good as mine. I'm not following nothing that go on in the MCU, but I know. See, I like it when things come together. Yep. Yep. It is. But you know what's crazy? Rom ain't in the 616 no more, but Dire Wraiths are. CD Real and Theo as platoon leaders, Steezel as the Sarge. I'm just a soldier nudging periodically whenever a new recruit bumps out of line. Okay. And, and on that note, gang, I think it's time to segue into some other cool stuff. Now, the next person who tells you that D-Real is a misogynist or a misogynoir, I want you to let them know D-Real's latest action figure haul, all female action figures. Yes, Keita, Namer has an entry in the book. But as I was saying, boom, not one, but two. And I know what some of y'all are asking, D-Real, why did you get two Vipers? Why did I get two Vipers? Well, because if you look at it real close, Viper is a ninja. D-Real likes ninjas. D-Real has a lot of ninja figures. So, and I'm looking to get that Taki that's going to be coming out soon. This is the first Gamora action figure I own. I've never owned a Gamora action figure. So, that was a score. That was a score for me. And I figured since the only Scarlet Witch I have is this one, which is a pretty cool Scarlet Witch. I replaced her cape with a cloth cape. So, you know, wire cape, excuse me. But yeah. So, I thought it was time to update and get a up-to-date Scarlet Witch, because you could use that in an MCU setting or a 616 setting, because Scarlet Witch has kind of updated her uniform in the comics to reflect a similar look. Not exact, but a similar look. And then, what y'all talking about? This Misogynoir crowd will complain if all your figures aren't black. Then the Misogynoir crowd needs to go talk to people like Hasbro and whoever else got toy companies and tell them they need to make action figures showing more women of color. So there you go. Oh, I'm ready for all the misogyny comments when they cancel BP and do a Shuri BP comic. I'm boycotting loudly. I want a Requiem Gamora. What in the? Wow, my pad picking up shit all the way over there. Anyway, speaking of ninjas, D, you ever hear The Last Ronin? Yeah, I heard of it, but I have not read it, sure. MCU MVP until they assassinated her character. Scarlet Witch is a white female action figure. What would Dr. Umar say? That I'm using that money to build that school. Uh-oh. Did I say that out loud? How long did it take to make Nakia scroll? You know what? No time at all, Ashura, because all I did was took a scroll head off the scroll queen and put it on a Nakia body. Boom. Done. Sometimes customs are as simple as that. That simple. Really simple. What up, Chesney? How's it going, bro? I'm Misogynoir, but Monica Rambeau is one of my favorite heroes, and I have almost of the original Spider-Woman's series. I'm Misogynoir. So you believe what I'm doing right now is Misogynoir? Oh, very strange. Anywho, well then take some more of this. White woman action figures. Hooray! That's a beautiful Wonder Woman action figure. I could very easily paint her black like I did the Nubia that I'm working on. So stop the cap. I like that sword more than anything else. I like that sword because I'm also going to be working on an accessible D&D universe that will also be a part of Earth 1985 because I got a lot of Dungeons and Dragons stuff. So we're going to have to rock out with that too. So there you go. Theo looked his custom maybe have taken dexterous to make like his. You need to slow down when you typing. Yo, no fake at D-Real action figure crowd funding campaign for 10 plus years. Wow, let's get that moving motivated. I was accused of that on Facebook while advocating recast the child. Oh. Locked like. Okay. Got you. Theo looked like his custom maybe have taken dexterous to make like his. Let's move on to a new topic. Oh my God. Let's move on to a new topic. Oh, this one is fun. This one is fun. This one is fun. This one is fun. Let's have some fun. New segment. Figure this one out. Now, I know that I am in the room. Ooh, who's in my door? Oh, she took off. Anyway, I know there are a lot of y'all in here who are comic book savvy. I know there are a lot of you in here who are not necessarily comic book historians, but are comic book readers and understand comics and comic related stuff. So here's the dilemma. I am going to present you a scenario and you are going to present the way out of this scenario. Okay. Very simple. I'll give you a little example here, just so you know where we back from. Okay. What I would say to you is maybe something like, name the worst villain in that picture. Who's the most villainous villain in that picture? Okay. So from what I see in the chat, folks are pretty much okay. Paul Martin want to be different. Okay, when I say worst villain, I apologize for being super ambiguous. Okay, what I meant was, who is the lamest? Who is the wackest? Who is the sorriest? Who is the absolute worst piss ant of a villain in that picture. There. That's what I meant. So in that vein. So, and bear in mind, this is only the sample of what I want to do. So D Diesel says the Vulture. I'm sorry. Yeah, D Diesel said Vulture. LJ Panther said Mysterio. Ashura says MODOK. I'm going to go ahead and assume that that Keita means MODOK, even though she spelled it funny. Rhino. Okay, each to his own. MODOK or Rhino. Okay. Only one, Ashura. Lizard. Wow. Okay. So, all right. If I'm thinking worst villain, I'm thinking the sorriest excuse for a villain. I'm thinking the most ineffective villain when I say worst villain. Okay. And that's what I was saying right there about all these people who said the Rhino. The Rhino squared off against it. And you know what? I'm not even going to get into it because this is not even the debate, y'all. This is just a facet of it. You know, see how y'all done got all off into it? And this ain't even a debate. All right, here go the debate. Okay, since we are talking about the 60th anniversary of the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, we're gonna give Earth's Mightiest Heroes a scenario to deal with. But we're going to pick which group of Avengers are going to handle this scenario. We got a couple. Okay, here we go. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is the threat. Right there, the Superman killer, Doomsday. And we all know how Doomsday gets down. Superhuman strength, invulnerability, mad adaptability, and serial resurrection with a specific clause that he cannot be killed the same way twice. As a formidable opponent, right? Right. So we are going to choose a group of Avengers to face down and defeat this menace. The only stipulation, all the power, creativity, whatever, has to come from within one or more members' minds or power set. So, if Doctor Strange is not in this set of Avengers, the Avengers ain't going to be able to call on Doctor Strange to stop Doomsday. You see what I'm saying? So the members I give you that you see in that spot are the ones that are going to be squaring up with Doomsday. Here's your first set of Avengers. West Coast Avengers. Now, we looking at the West Coast Avengers. That's a nice roster. We got Wonder Man, we got Vision, and we got Pym on Smart Guy set. So, in theory, everything they got in that roster is self-contained, and they could probably face Doomsday. This one I did just for laughs, and this one I did because I thought immediately of Thea. There they are. Yes, sir. Cap's Cookie Quartet. Probably the gutsiest group of Avengers there is. Then we got these guys. New Avengers. That's a nice power set. You know what I'm saying? So would it really come down to Doomsday and the Sentry? That's a little overkill. And since we in that era, what about that set of Avengers? Ooh, look, Doctor Strange is in the back. And then last, but certainly not least, we got Avengers Worldwide. Probably the most powerful set. So there you go. Those are your choices. Who you picking? You picking the West Coast Avengers? You picking Cap's Cookie Quartet? You picking the Mighty Avengers? You picking Luke Cage Avengers or Avengers Worldwide? What we doing, y'all? What we doing? Somebody said Wanda, Vision, Simon, and the Wasp. So are you saying, Gray, are you saying that Wanda, Vision, Simon, and the Wasp are all they need to take down Doomsday? Is that what you're saying? He always got jokes. They gonna need Wanda for it. What if you throw Doomsday in the sun? Who gonna do it? What team? The last team would do the best. Yeah, let's let's look at that last team, shall we? Hyperion, Iron Man, Thor, Captain Marvel, Smasher, Ex Nihilo, the Hulk, Captain yeah, hands down. Yeah, that's probably everybody got jokes. Okay, he know what's real. Thank you, Ashura. Okay, y'all reading. Chesney said Luke Avengers. Chesney believes that group of Avengers could take Doomsday. Okay, the only thing I would ask Chesney is who's going to be your tank in that scenario? You're saying Luke Cage going to handle the full weight of Doomsday by itself, while Iron Fist wind up for a shot, or Doctor Strange concocts a spell or something like that. And spider sense is tingling on that one, Chesney. Spider sense is tingling on that one, bro. Not so 100 about that. Let's see. Why wasn't the because it's my list, Negro. Avengers Worldwide. Still say the original four defend. Here you go. Keita say West Coast Avengers. I like Keita's answer, and I bet Keita can support her answer. Can't you, Keita? Avengers Worldwide has enough muscle and brain power. I'm glad somebody said something about the brain power part. The hitters keep him occupied while the brains figure out how to contain him. That sounds like a plausible thing to do. Love all those teams, but Hickman's 20-member roster is OP plus 10, as is effing Doomsday. Have you seen that guy lately? Chesney said, you looking at Strange for the save. Ooh, not if Doomsday get his hands on Doctor Strange. And who in that roster is going to stop Doomsday from getting his hands on Doctor Strange if he go, oh, that's the guy I need to kill? Now, I get it. While Worldwide is a viable option, that too is a viable option. Okay, because you got Tony Stark who could figure something out. You got, though it might be temporary, Peter Parker who could figure something out. It probably wouldn't be anything lasting or permanent, but he could figure something out to slow him down while the Sentry hits him with the power of a million blazing suns. And Luke Cage could help too. I feel like that's a viable option. I feel like that's a viable option too. Wonder Man and Vision together could probably hold him off while Dr. Pym figures something out or while Wanda does something. But bear in mind, in this particular time in her career, Wanda was not the OP mutant. Well, not mutant, but was not the OP being that she is now. Okay, I'm glad they're on your list. That's the most interesting team fight. Yeah. WandaVision and Wonder Man can hold off Doomsday while Janet shrinks down and go through his ears or any other opening and then go giant size. Game over. I must say that is a strategy I had not thought of. You're bloodthirsty. That cloak of levitation better keep Doc far, far away. Oh, shit. The Sentry with the Void. Oh, but then who gonna stop the Void? Marvel seems to no longer care about Peter's knowledge. Wanda and Vision could Doomsday alone. I don't know about that one, Ashura. Theo, that cloak leaving due ASAP. Oh, okay. That's, of course, assuming, y'all, that Doomsday's insides are not as invulnerable and irresistible as his outsides. Otherwise, that could get to be an interesting fight in and of itself. Ashura, I hope you stopped yourself. I hope you stopped yourself. If you're not sure, bro, don't say nothing. Don't say it and confirm it. Yeah, I watched that episode too. I didn't put up a bunch of Doomsdays. I put up one. Stop adding things that aren't there. Here y'all go. At the beginning, what I say? What I say? Stop it. Stay in the parameters of the shit. all this extra. Did you see Cersei? Did you see Cloak anywhere? Stop it. Okay. I am learning a lot from this segment. I'm learning a bunch from this segment. Theo, I would say nothing, but I would also argue a 6-inch Doomsday might be more of a problem than a 10-foot one. He doesn't lose any of his power and invulnerability being 6 inches tall. You just gonna have a 6-inch, 2-inch, you know, or shrink him into the microverse and let it be their problem. That part. This is gonna be a great debate. that part right there, Kamoya. Man, we 10 miles down the field, bro. Somebody mentioned Cersei, and I sure mentioned Cloak. I'm like, what the stop? And I said at the beginning, the squad you have in front of you. You work with the squad you have in front of you. Not, we ain't making no phone calls. Maybe if they turn Star Fox into a gal, she. All right, who wants a tiny Doomsday you can't see punching holes in? That was my thing. Okay, you're gonna shrink him and you got something to put him in that'll hold him. Great, go for it, and then throw that in the sun. Okay, then sure be happy because everybody want to throw everybody want to throw Doomsday in the sun. Where you see Cloak in that picture, homie? Anywhere? Anywhere. Go ahead, find me Cloak. Where is he? I'll wait a few more seconds. Okay, you digging what a brother shoveling. All I'm saying. Now, just so y'all understand, there is no right or wrong answer. Well, there might be a wrong answer, but there can be more than one right answer. As my man Theo is fond of saying, two things can be true at the same time. The only limitation is the parameters of said comics. Tiny Doomsday is worse than a cockroach flying into your house and you don't know where it went. Yeah. Come on, your kid live in the South because that's the only place they got flying cockroaches. They're in Hawaii. They're the only places I know of for sure they got flying cockroaches. Just shrink him down to the microverse or send him to hell. Not necessarily to hell, but that is a remedy that Doctor Strange used once to get rid of a mindless Savage Hulk. He sent them to like these dimensional crossroads. So I would say something like that could definitely hold true. But again, if Doctor Strange don't come with that spell ready, could be a problem already. Is Doomsday vulnerable to kryptonite? No. Doomsday is not vulnerable to kryptonite. He said, just let Mephisto or Dormammu deal with him. Oh, Brooklyn. Well, I'm saying them the only two places I seen him. And I bet if you ask him about your kid, he gonna say from somewhere down south. And on that note, right there, let's go into Q&A. What's up? What y'all got for me? What kind of questions do y'all need answered? And what kind of questions do I have the answers to for you? Let's get it in, y'all. Let's get it in, get it in, get it in. Scarlet Witch standing here looking creepy. It's a very low scoring affair. Huh. What? Okay, I'm going to questions. Did you have any Charlton Comics characters you are a fan of? Charlton. I didn't collect Charlton Comics as faithfully as Marvel or DC Comics back in the day. Was it Charlton Comics that had Dr. Eclipse, or was that Gold Key? And then there was a Samson comic, and then there was a Hercules comic, and then there was a comic based on Hanna-Barbera superheroes. I don't know if that was Charlton or Gold Key, but yeah, I fooled with a lot of those. So in that era, yeah, I did. Is Ahsoka any good? It's better than most of the Star Wars based fare I've seen on Disney. That's my opinion. Which teams do you see making it to the playoffs in football? I don't know if you are talking about in the AFC and NFC championship. I don't know if you're talking about just in the playoffs in general. I see definitely my team making it to the playoffs. I see maybe the Buffalo Bills making it to the playoffs. I see the Miami Dolphins making it to the playoffs. Steelers. NFC, lot clear, definitely for sure. Eagles, 49ers, Lions, and whoever else think they got a chance. So there, I answered the question that way. I did. Was that your Valkyrie on Toy Tuesday? If so, where did you get the horse? No, that was not my Valkyrie. So you would have to ask the gentleman whose horse it was. That was Aaron Brinkley with the Defender setup. So y'all gonna have to holler at him. Original Blue Beetle question, E-Man, etc. Sure gives Ahsoka is better than MCU's D plus movies. That's what he's saying. Okay, gotcha. Ahsoka should have been the Star Wars flagship now, not the Mandalorian. Okay. Okay. All right. But what else y'all got for me? Let me figure this one out because y'all ain't figuring this one out no more. All right. What else y'all got for me? Y'all ain't got nothing else for me? Y'all ain't holla, holla, holla. Y'all ain't got nothing burning up your brain cells? Okay. Well, check this out here. Saturday is my birthday. Okay. So only you people that was here exclusively heard that. I will be celebrating on my birthday all day long Saturday. So don't expect too much. I do have a video that I am going to do about all of my Spawn action figures. So y'all may want to tune in for that because I have quite a few. I have more Spawns than I thought I had. So it should be an interesting little toy opening up and showing y'all and making some shit happen. So y'all tune in for it. It should come up sometime during the weekend. Anywho. The horse is heading to you soon. My wife wanted to add some things to the box. Well, tell your queen I said thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Any storylines or villains for The Batman 2? I heard Hush was going to be a villain in Batman 2. I'm not against that, but I wouldn't want it to just be Hush because I think Hush's strength is playing Batman's villains against him. And we ain't had too many villains to build up, at least this iteration of Batman. So let's get some villains before we start throwing Hush in there. Happy birthday. Thank you. I will party on, Garth. Thank you, Mr. Goodson. They were called latent mutants when they debuted. Oh God. Okay. Happy birthday. Thank you, Grandmadam. Thank you, LJ. Moving my head like Stevie Wonder, wishing you a happy birthday. Happy birthday, youngin. Okay. I'm gonna take that and run with it before anybody say anything else. Happy birthday. Thank you, Keita. Thank you, Gray. And thank you, TLB. Okay, somebody got a question. Do you think they should touch up Bruce a bit since they got Batman on lock? I think they should sit down for a minute and not make no Batman stuff for a minute. We got enough Batman shit to last till eternity. Who you cast as Jon Stewart? A black guy. Happy Cake Day. Thank you, sis. Diesel. Shit, I'm the oldest looking 35-year-old on earth. You stressing a lot for 35, bruh. Anywho, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. I will be keeping y'all in mind when I'm celebrating. I will throw some up for y'all. I will I'm talking too much. Let me stop. Look here, y'all. We got through everything we wanted to get through tonight, and as always, I am happy and overjoyed that y'all came out to hang out with a brother and chop it up and joke and have fun. I enjoy this. This is a safe space. At least it feels like a safe space, and I'm going to continue to assume that it is a safe space. But I'm gonna get up and get out of here right now. I'm not touching that one. I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Look here, y'all. That's it for now. I enjoyed kicking it with y'all on this live. And in the future, we're going to do some more things live. I'm be seeing more lives because I am inching closer and closer to the universe of monetization. And once I get there, from what I'm hearing, it's going to be a lot of lives. And I don't have a problem with that. Now, I'm going to get on up and get out of here, y'all. That's it for now. But fret not, I will be coming at y'all with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good at each other. Woo! Peace and peace out.